I did a poor job tonight of having our team ready to play. I think that was obvious. This wasn't one of our better coaching nights. Secondly, I want to give them a lot of credit. They came in focused. They were ready to play. They were in tune with their game plan, and to their credit, they shot the lights out. I mean, that had to be the best three-point shooting night of the year. Thirdly, I'd say I'm disappointed in our defense. We had made some strides, and that's how we won 2 straight games, and I just thought we really took a step back defensively. And which, when a team shoots 63% the first half and 56% the second half, it doesn't matter what you're going to do offensively. You got to be able to get to defend them, and that's where I was most disappointed in our players, and certainly let them know that. And if we have a small margin for error, you've heard me say all year, we're a fragile team. So if we're not doing things extremely well, those little things, it really shows up.
TT, as far as the fast break, advantage was concerned, Gardner-Webb had that 14-2. In your mind, what was the difference in terms of the transition defense tonight?
Just taking pride and knowing the responsibilities. I mean, short and simple, that's just pretty much what it was. Guys, we got to take more pride on the defensive end. We got to know our responsibilities of getting back on defense and transition. We got to know to get to the level of the ball when the ball's coming, not to worry about your man. And you just got to know what you need to do. I mean, everybody has a specific thing they need to do when they in transition defense, and everybody has to take that responsibility of doing that.
Jeylani, it seemed like, especially early on, but really throughout the entire game, Gardner-Webb dominated y'all inside. Do you have any comments on that?
Right. Just like what TT said, it's just knowing your defensive assignments. There are a couple of late step-ups, a couple of late cover downs, and that caused us points at the basket. So if we were more alert on defense, it would have been a major turnaround.
Coach, it looked like in the first 10 minutes, Gardner-Webb was really dominating on every aspect of the floor. What happened there early on?
Well, I think I said I didn't have our guys ready to play. That's a coach's responsibility, and I failed miserably in that. And I think our defensive scheme was not where it needed to be. But at the same time, they're pretty good. I spent the last 2 days trying to convince our team how good they were, and that now this is their 3rd road win. I mean, there's some very good teams in every league in the country that don't win 3 road games this early in the year. So obviously they're doing something right. They're well coached, they're disciplined, they're organized. This is the 3rd year in that system, and it looks like it. And they got some pretty good players. I mean, Hibbert, the transfer from Texas A&M, had 17, and then Hill had 19. I mean, we didn't have many answers for him at the basket. They are a good, well-coached team, and we're a fragile team. And the minute you put a hole in us, I think it just snowballed.
What do you think could have been done differently tonight in terms of the game?
Well, they could have had a different coach. That would have helped them. That would have been for starters. Secondly, we just needed to take more pride. I think Tristan said it. We needed to take more pride defensively. That so what a guy scores on you. I didn't really see anybody on our team say, "I'm going to get this stop. I'm going to lock down." And we regrouped and we stopped them 7 out of the last 8 possessions, and we just couldn't carry that over to the second half. This wasn't our night. And sometimes, what I want you guys to understand is this is still a training ground. This is our 2nd season. My disappointment is not in losing a game because. There's a reason why they picked us last. We are who we are. We got to do unbelievable things to win a game, okay? What I'm disappointed in is that I didn't have them as prepared as they needed to be, and they didn't respond defensively. That's something we can control regardless of the scoreboard.
I think we got it.